Privy
Greg, we're approaching the point where we need to take a break.
Okay.
Is this a good point for that?
Well, I could just finish off with the Privy Council oath.
Please.
Because that's a pretty strong thing. So the Privy Council oath is taken by the Queen's Council judges, and it's taken by both sides of the bench in Parliament, like the Conservatives, etc., and it's taken, Conservatives and Labour, and it's taken by the Lords in Parliament. And all of that means that they cannot hear anything that is against the monarch or the royal family. And it means that they cannot hear my case. And what they've done is they've used words which have an opposite meaning to the common person's mind and look like a spelling mistake, like the word let. They've used the word let, L-E-T-T, which we would think to mean something like allow, but it means complain of, protest or condemn. So here's the Privy Council oath, which applies to the judges and lawyers and government, and it protects the Queen. You do swear by Almighty God to be a true and faithful servant unto the Queen's Majesty as one of Her Majesty's Privy Council. You will not know or understand of any manner of thing to be attempted, done or spoken against Her Majesty's person, honour, crown or dignity royal, but you will let, which means condemn, let and withstand the same to the uttermost power of your power, and either cause it to be revealed to Her Majesty herself, or to such of her Privy Council as shall advertise Her Majesty of the same. You will in all things to be moved, treated and debated in council, faithfully and truly declare your mind and opinion according to your heart and conscience, and will keep secret all matters committed and revealed unto you, or that shall be treated of secretly in council. And if any of the said treaties or councils shall touch any of the councillors, you will not reveal it unto him, but will keep the same until such time as, by the consent of Her Majesty or of the council, publication shall be made thereof. There's the whole pedophile cover up there. You will to your uttermost bear faith and allegiance unto the Queen's Majesty, and will assist and defend all jurisdictions, preeminences and authorities granted to Her Majesty and annexed to the Crown by acts of Parliament or otherwise against all foreign princes, persons, prelates, states or potentates. And generally in all things you will do as a faithful and true servant ought to do to Her Majesty, so help you God. Now, if the Mafia had an illegitimate royal family under their guise and wanted to get everyone in government and everyone in the judiciary to swear to their Mafia never to reveal their Mafia actions, their heroin trafficking, pedophilia, illegitimacy, bank robberies, fake wars, that is the oath, right? So the Privy Council oath is a Mafia oath. The judge's oath is a Mafia oath. The government's oath on both sides and the Lord's oath is a Mafia oath. So there is no room to get a hearing to say, look, Elizabeth, she's the illegitimate son of, or daughter of Elizabeth Bell's Lyon's maid and Winston Churchill by artificial insemination, and she was born above a pub, and the BBC was created the same time that she was born, the same year, to present to the public that she was a royal. No judge can hear that. And that became evident in the judge's decision. Basically, right at the beginning, when I was trying to hear the case, the judge says, we can't hear the case.
Greg, this is fascinating stuff. It's going to come as quite a shock to many in our audience. This is Jim Fetzer, your host on The Real Deal, with my special guest, Greg Hallett. We'll be taking a break and return to continue our conversation. Thanks.